Okay, we're back with a video. This time I'm going over the Fisher D-12 speakers. Those guys right there in the stands, D-12s. If you haven't heard much about them or you've done reading online about them, a lot of people slam them, due to lack of bass response. My experience with them and with Fisher Corporation period in the Sanyo era is Fisher made all the frequency responses the same. And pretty much all the crossover points are the same unless you get into the really higher end stuff like the STE 5150 that pretty much I've never seen in the US at all. I've seen the 5150s overseas, but never in the US. But these ones here, back in 83, well, let's say 85, not 83, but 85, 86 or better, went for right around $110 a piece, which, if you think about it now, well, $110 each is nothing, it's crap. But if you add the inflation, as in today's money, it's $239 roughly each for these, which places them right around close to the 500 mark for the pair, which is not chump change. I mean, if you got a decent job, then it's good. It's not bad for you. But a lot of people with families, really got to find good deals. But I found a good deal on these. I paid roughly around $12 a piece for them. Gives me about $25, and they sound really good, surprisingly. Now you notice I have them on stands. These are large bookshelf speakers, guys. And I have noticed that when you do place them on the floor, you do lose bass response, which is probably what people are experiencing, and that's why they're coming back with negative feedback. If you jack them up about 21 inches in the air, that does change. The bass response comes back, and these are actually surprisingly very detailed, for what they are. A lot of people don't like paper cone mids and paper cone tweets. I like them, and the reason why I like them when I build my crossovers is the response is very smooth on them, and you don't find that with a lot of metal diaphragm or tweets and mids and stuff. And the reason being is because the harder the substrate, the sound reflects off it faster and harder, which makes that cutoff point a lot sharper. With the paper cone, it's smoother, which may seem like there's a delay in sound response in the room, depending on what kind of room you're in. But I don't, play music in a concert hall. I play in my home. So doing a crossover for a speaker like these would sound absolutely great in my house. So I don't have actually just replacing the caps that are in these. I usually like to build a crossover, but I actually kind of like the way these sound. So I think if I replace these with a polyester cap, things will brighten right up and come alive. I don't need to do an actual whole crossover. So we'll see. I plan on reselling these anyways, the D12s, later in the future. But for right now, they're not bad. I mean, I really like them. I enjoy listening to them. So someone did put magnetic pieces for the grill, so they kind of ruin the phase just a little bit. I don't know why. It is what it is. Other than that, the speakers are in really good shape, and they sound good too. So I am listening to some jazz, guys. Hope you don't mind that. Maybe we'll do a piece on rock or something like that. I'll turn this up just a little bit. Yeah, as you can see, they sound good. I do apologize because I got a rather small house, so it's a little bit difficult moving around in here. Can't really get too far back without getting a shot of all the furniture and everything in there. But yeah, as you can see, they sound pretty good. I didn't do anything with them, so that's just stock. You're listening to them stock. So as you see, they sound good. Really, honestly, when it comes to Fisher, a lot of people trash them, you know, especially from the Sanyo era. What I would add to the thing is get them and just play with them. I mean, you can buy them really cheap. It's really not going to be a hinder to you, and you can buy them cheap because they have a trash name. So I would say just try it out, and thank you for watching.